Selamünaleyküm arkadaşlar, hoş geldiniz. Genshin Impact'te yeni bir video sizlerle. Şimdi video kaydına başlamadan önce şuraya geçtik. Neredeydi ora? Ha, şuraya geçtik. Dilağın şeyini aldık. Bir boss kestik. Biraz zorlandık tabii çünkü ateş karakteriyle ateş boss'u kestik. Şunu dörtledik. Video çekmedim. Çekmeye gerek görmedim. O yüzden şu özel görevler yapılmış sayıldı. Yani videoda çıkması da çok bir anlam ifade etmeyecek. Çünkü ilerleyen zamanlarda daha çok keseceğiz. O yüzden şimdi şöyle yapalım arkadaşlar. Şuradan hemen şunu yapalım. Şundan sonra da hükümdar görevimize el atalım. Hadi ya, hadi ya. 5 saat konuşma. Tamam. Şimdi geldik. Ödüllerimizi alalım.
Thank you for Add Astro.
Ve hükümdar görevine başlıyoruz arkadaşlar. Şuradan neyse, tamam. Evet, hükümdar görevlerinde biraz daha yavaş geçeceğiz konuşmaları, diyalogları. Söylemiştik galiba daha önce.
Isn't that Jean? Seems she's talking to some. Let's let her finish, then go say hi.
Which is what has brought us to this point in the first place. If you are unable to promptly deal with the storm terror threat, then leave the defense of Monstand to the Fatui. We can put an end to Mondstad's dragon issues. All we need to do is...
Monster?
Yes. What's your point?
I'd expect a more professional attitude from your diplomat. Yet here you are saying you want to put an end to one of the four winds of Mondstadt? I won't have any of this nonsense in front of the Knights of
It's not as crazy as you make it. Fine. That's enough negotiation for today. At this stage, it's simply an amicable exchange of constructive opinions. No, I'll be sure to make thorough
Çok
notes.
dostanesiniz.
Oh, you're back. Thanks for your help. The elemental flow is finally stable. The aftermath of Storm Terror's last attack is finally settled for the moment.
En son 3 tane yere girmiştik hani Kaya'yla şeyle. 3 tane yere girip fırtına dehşetinin şeyini kesmiştik.
However, the pressure from the delegation has
Çok
become
şey dedik
too
ya.
big to be ignored.
Allah işte.
Delegation? From Liyue Harbor or Inazuma City?
Shneznaya. They choose to follow the god of Cryo. Their envoys go by a particular name, the Fatui. Heard of them?
Oh, them? They're super wait, infamous is more the word.
I don't think killing Storm Terror is the right course of action. The cryo gods Fatui have always coveted the animo god's power. I don't believe they have Mondstadt's best interests at heart. What is it? Oh, let us head back to headquarters. We shouldn't discuss important matters out in the open. Mondstadt and Snezhnaya are considered the same in status. Mondstadt is independent and does not belong to any other nation. In fact, despite being referred to as a city, Mondstadt is a nation. Though, Snezhnaya's Fatui are known to be the most aggressive.
Makes sense given the tone of that woman just now. So rude.
It's a crystal embedded with some kind of power. Lisa, are you able to analyze it?
Let me take a look. I can see impurities in the crystal, but upon further... No, I'm sorry. I can't make a proper analysis at the moment. Give me some time.
Right. I'll leave the research to you then.
Understood. I'll notify you all if I make any progress, though I wouldn't go getting your hopes up. They're incredibly ancient texts, not to mention... Ouch! Gosh, that hurt! The impurities in the crystal... It hurts when it... I see. It appears to react to vision. The impurities and the elemental energy we embody repel each... It's strange, though. You have elemental abilities as well, but don't seem to be affected in the same way. Anyway, the
Biz
crystal
hiçbir
would be
şeyden
better
etkilenmiyoruz
left in the hands
kardeş.
of my cutie. It will just be a pain if left with us, both literally and metaphoric.
Fascinating. Do you know anything about what makes you special?
Yok abi.
I do not know what to make of it either. Well then, the Knights of Favonius have another favor to ask of you. Please accept the title of Honorary Knight and the gratitude of the Acting Grand
Evet.
Master.
Fahri Şövalye olduk.
Honorary Knight of Favonius?
We ask for your continued assistance in finding some answers. Storm Terror's rage and strange crystals. May the wind open your eyes to the truth. We'll meet back here if you find anything.
Tabi tabi. Buluruz abi. Niye bulmayalım?
There's something you didn't tell that the dragon and the crystal weren't the only things we saw. So you do remember him. He looked just like that guy down there. See? Wait. Hold on a minute. That's the same guy. That green guy just used elemental sight to track him. His footprints lead to this wall. Did he...
Tabi tabi. Yukarı tırmandı. Biz de gideceğiz şimdi. Relax, relax, boyman, relax. Anti neredesin? Pardon arkadaşlar. Aslında burada sesli değil miydi bu ya?
What is to be sung transpired in days of yore, when the divine archons still walked the earth. A dragon cast his curious gaze on the world below, as he parted from the heavens that gave his birth. The dragon sought truth amongst common folk, but mortal trifles only fogged his mind. The wind-born bard strummed his strings dulce, and the holy lyre answered his questions kind. The dragon was but a child full of wonder, and soared the heavens free from care. The bard's songs invited him to sing along, for he yearned to let all perceive him fair. Enchanting legends the bard and dragon were, but the tides of despair soon engulfed the land. The lion fang perished, and the falcon flag slept, as a vile dragon approached Monstand in lone stand. Over the cathedral loomed death and his friends. Of the people's agony, the bards soon sang. The soaring dragon heeded his grave calls, and amidst the windstorms a brutal war sprang. Blood of venom sent the sky dragon into slumber, only to awake to be expelled in abhor. Why do people in this age loathe me so? But the holy lyre replied no more. Wrath and woe, vigor and venom, poured from the dragon's bitter eyes. The dragon's curse sprawled in silence, but the lyre could no longer soothe his cries.
Wait, you guys are... Oh, that's right. You're the ones that scared
Dvalin? Who's that? Huh? Oh, right! Most people seem to call him Storm Terror. Why do you call him that? Are you two meant to be close?
Oh, so close.
Hey, so... Paimon thinks this guy has a screw loose.
Good day, Outlander. Seems we meet again. I'm Venti the Bard. 3-time winner of the most popular bard of Mondstadt, to be precise. So, what do you need from me?
Given you recognize us, Paimon doesn't believe we need to explain any further. Of course it's about Storm Terror!
Storm?
Hey! Cut it with the Amnesia Act! Alright, show it to him.
Oh, isn't this...
What? The crystal has been purified? When?
Dvalin, the anguish he feels has brought him to tears.
Tears?
He was once such a gentle child, now so full of rage and suffering. I also came across a teardrop crystal. Can you purify it? You really do have some wonderful ability. Someone like you is going to end up getting written into a bard's poem. Oh, a hero so bright should she stand in the light. Though stand in the shade, and you'll be met by a blade. Alas, I've really not the time to compose a melody for you at this moment. Anyway, even if Dvalin is not taken down, his life will still wither away in the breeze. He'll burn himself out in the flames of anger. I really must thank you for purifying the teardrop crystal. It has helped me greatly. But I've already come to devise my own plan.
Oh? And what plan would that be?
Seeing this tear has brought to mind a friend so dear.
Friend?
One must be going.
Hey, where are you running off to?
To the symbol of Mondstadt's hero. Bye-bye.
Huh. What do you make of that? As far as he's concerned, you're a weirdo too, you know. Know what? Familiar? I don't know. You're alone. But did he just say symbol of Mondstadt's hero? Oh, Paimon knows! It's that huge tree!
Oh? What are you doing here? Though I was just wondering if you would happen to follow me. You speak of the god of Animo, Barbados? He already disappeared from Mondstadt. Liyue and Inazuma's respective gods of Geo and Electro are still present, but Mondstadt has seen many a moon since... Why do you wish to know about the god of Animo? Does it have something to do...
Oh, it's because gods...
Just how is it that everyone sees Storm Terror? I'm quite curious. That said, there's no need to rush. I have not been back in a while. It seems there are a few who are unhappy with my arrival.
I can't open my eyes! What is a creature like that doing out here in such a calm place? You think it was going after that green guy? His relationship with the wind seems even deeper than yours. You know, the gigantic one. You can't miss it. Surely you still remember.
Seems the dragon wasn't the only thing affected by this change in the wind. Now then, you were saying someone had told you about the dragon? Is that so? Quite the scholar, I must say that, Lisa. She's not wrong. The conflict has reached this point only because both sides have resorted to the use of force. His hate, however, did not arise from the people not making tribute to the Four Winds, nor was it born from his own nature, but instead came about as a product.
Degradation?
The black blood flowing through his heart has been torturing him for years. That's what has allowed him to be led astray by the lies of the Abyss Mage. Correct. They are from the Abyss Order, an organization comprised of non-human beings. I don't know where they come from. All I know is that they hold deep hatred toward the human world. Many hilly trolls out in the wild take orders from them and act as their weapons. Before arriving here, I too was like Dvalin, cursed and left to waste. But now, before us stands the symbol of Mondstadt's hero. The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. Being here with you beneath this great tree feels like when the tear was purified earlier. Like the poison is leaving my body.
Yani Menteciğim.
Feels much better.
So, how exactly did you get poisoned?
That would be because I tried to communicate with Dvalin earlier, but as a result, not only did I not manage to help Dvalin break his curse, but instead was also infected myself. Yes, it was you.
Hadi lan. Biz ne yaptık?
So to make up for it, you're coming with me to the cathedral.
The Mondstadt Cathedral? To do what exactly?
To claim a certain holy lyre de Himmel.
Hı. Bilirimiz eksikti. Onu da yapalım.
One of the most treasured items in Mondstadt. It's the lyre that Barbados used. With it, perhaps I can help Dvalin draw his gentle nature back out of this nightmare he's going through.
Will it really stop Storm Terror from causing more damage?
Of course! I'm the best bard in the world. There's not a single song I do not know, no matter if it's from the past, present, or future.
Çok iddialısın
Look
Venti.
me in the eyes. Do you not find me trustworthy?
So how can we get the Holy Lyre?
It's said that it's enshrined deep within the cathedral, somewhere safe. I'll go take a look around. You can come if you want.
Tabii ki de geleceğiz. Gelmezsek olur mu hiç?
Let me handle this.
Allah Allah, gözlerin.
Hello there, sister.
May the Animo God bless you, young bard. How can I help you?
Actually, I know a secret that can save Mondstadt from its current predicament.
Oh, what a blessing from the god of Animo. But you should report that to the Knights of Favonius.
Because you, dear sister, are able to help. I'd like to borrow the Holy Lyre. With it.
Please see yourselves out.
What?
It's a vicious dragon indeed, but once the acting Grand Master makes up her mind, nothing can stand in the Knight's way.
That's simply not acceptable. Wouldn't Storm Terror end up getting...
That foolish beast betrayed the winds. Not even the god of Animo themselves would
Please, I beg of you.
I'm afraid not, little bard. Strange. Somehow I feel so bad rejecting this sweet child.
Şimdi rahibinin burada şu içinden söylediği şey bir.
Then, I guess I'm left with no... I cannot hide anymore. My disciples, rejoice! Behold, the god
Bu
of
iki.
Animo, Barbados, has descended. Shocked, aren't you? Don't you just want to cry out and rejoice? How does it feel to finally meet the god you've been serving?
If there's nothing else, I'll be going back to handle the cathedral's paperwork now.
Wait!
Yani Venti, Barbatos yani rüzgar tanrısı olduğunu söyledi. Ama ciddiye alınmadı.
She didn't even bat an eyelid. But I have at least learned what I wanted to know. She didn't deny that the cathedral is enshrining. Now, since you're the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius, maybe you can give it a shot.
Barbados bless you. Ah, it's you! The newcomer of the Knights of Favonius, aren't you? So what brings you here? Tasks from... Is that so? Not that I don't trust you. It's just that he's full of nonsense and even called himself Barbados. He must be up to... There are regulations in place for the use of the Holy Lyre. Currently, it's only used in signed documents from the Grand Master, Seneschal, and community... So, may I see the document from the Knights of Favonius? A signed document is required. Without it, there's not much I can do. Now, if you'll excuse me,
Ya ne için burada salak salak dolaşıyorsun?
It didn't work. I just wanted to know how influential the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius. You see, the best warrior should always be presented with the best sword. Does the story not make for a fitting ballad?
So what are you trying to say? That we're...
No, that's not it. More of a commentary regarding Mondstadt's Very well. Looks like borrowing it is not going to be possible. We're simply... Today we stand for free will. Any suggestions on just... Come now, speak up. That's what free will is for. Look at you. Sidetracked from the start. But seriously, you're more suitable for the job than I. Aside from singing, I don't really have any other talents. Besides, if I was caught, I'd have no one to right the grave injustice of my arrest.
How can it be a grave injustice if you got caught stealing red-handed?
But things are different for you. You are the superstar of the Knights of Favonius. You have made... Should you get caught, you would easily be able to talk your way out. The guards here, it seems they're off duty throughout the night. If we manage to seize this opportunity, it should be...
Stop mentioning us getting caught!
What do you say? Yes. Seems I did. Your point being? Why does your decision hinge upon whether or not I am a...
Paimon will fill you in on her background story when we get the time.
Ah, yes. Seems I did. Your point being? Why does your decision hinge upon whether or not I am a... Paimon will fill you in on her background story when we get the time. Huh?
Şimdi burada ufak bir oyun gibi bir şey var. Şimdi şurada size gösteriyor. Tıklıyorsunuz. Şöyle yapacaklarınız falan. Burada kimseye gözükmeden şöyle ufaktan ve geldik ama
Who are you? She disappeared.
Freeze! What are you doing here?
No, run! Oh no! We're busted! Run!
What? Follow me.
Master D. Luke, this is this week's account.
The disaster.
Well, let's hope it all ends soon.
Hi! We'd like a seat at your, least conspicuous table.
The second floor has fewer customers, but aren't you a bard? Why not sit front and center?
Let's save the paid performance for next time. We'll be heading up now.
Hey, keep an eye on them. There's something strange about that bard. I'll go ask around.
Ask who exactly?
The protectors of Monstand.
Master D. Luke, have you seen two thieves around?
What happened? Why have you mobilized so many guards?
Haven't you heard, Master D. Luke? Two thieves are...
Huh? How odd.
Isn't it? The Holy Lyre is a treasure that was played by the god of animal themselves. Such a precious piece of gold.
Why would one want to steal something they can't sell off? Would pay better to steal from my sellers.
Huh?
Sorry, off topic. Believe they headed that way.
Understood. Thank you, Master D. Luke.
Today I think I'll have a glass of...
You can put down that bottle you stole from behind the counter.
something cold.
Right. I want answers.
Let me finish my drink first. I'll pay you.
It's not about money. You seem too young to be drinking.
Karşındakim var
No
bilmiyorsun.
need to worry. When I started drinking, you were still... He is Master DeLuke, the boss of... He's very famous. By the way, his dandelion wine is one of my favorites. Though most of the time I can only afford a bottle or two.
I just heard about some thieves from the guards. For the record, I like your guts for trying to steal the Holy Lyre de Hamel. Even if you are fools. but we don't often get to see people like you.
It wasn't us that stole it. The real thief is still out.
This is the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius. Why would someone so aspiring steal Mondstadt's sacred treasure?
Hotshot? Oh, so you and the Bard are close friends? Well, despite only being a passing traveler, you still... Shame you joined the Knights. The Knights of Favonius. Inefficient. And towards the Fatui? Weak. Forget it. I don't feel like talking about it.
Seems you don't really like the Knights of Favonius.
Just differences in approach is all. I have my own hopes for this city. Now, answers. Why did you steal the...
You sure you want to know? It could implicate you in the affairs of the Knights.
That's fine. I somehow always end up implicated in their affair.
If I tell you the story with a performance, will you believe me?
It depends. I'll make my own judgment.
Then will I get paid?
Your reward will range from anywhere between 5 mora and the Holy Liar. It all...
Very well. Let me put on a show.
What did I just witness? This is confidential information.
Why? Perhaps the wind... What say you, Master D-Luke?
Interesting. Give me some time. I'll organize some Outlander, as one of the knights, it seems you're not a suspect. Blonde is the only description on the wanted poster. You should be safe. As for the Bard, however, it'd be better if you...
No problem.
Okay. Let's meet here tonight after...
Yani şu çıkıp girme olayı. Handan çıkarsan Han'a giriyoruz.
You're here.
Wait, you're...
Well, first of all, I contacted more than... Secondly, she came here as Jean herself, not as the... A Jean you would never see, even as an honorary knight.
What a surprise.
I heard about the Holy Liar, but I never suspected it was you.
So, the sound of the Holy Liar can purify Storm Terror and return it...
That's right. Your honorary knight is putting themselves on the front line to try and resolve... Now that's the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius.
Feels like we're breaking the law, though.
I understand this kind of absurd explanation is hard to believe, but we can ask the Bard to play the song again to try and...
I believe you.
To persuade our stubborn command... Wait, what?
I can't think of any reason for Dvalin's betrayal, given it was once one of the 4 winds. However, if it was poisoned in the battle over Mondstadt all those years, and then corrupted by the Abyss Mage after it woke up, we can't really... But as acting Grandmaster, I obviously cannot make such a statement publicly. Diplomatic pressure from the Fatui makes it hard for us to seek a peaceful resolution to the storm. People would think I've lost grip on the gravity of the situation. That's why I can only...
That's one of the reasons I don't like the Knights of Favonius. What surprises me is that you would believe in Outlander so easily.
My cautious and meticulous superior, even you trust him, don't you, sir?
Şimdi burada Jean amirim diyor. Değil mi efendim diyor. Yani aslında bu büyük kumandan vekili var ya, büyük kumandanı ben ilk başta Dilak sanıyordum ama büyük kumandan şeymiş, var kaymış. Dilan kim olduğunu çözemedim ben arkadaşlar. Çözen varsa lütfen bu videonun altında yorumlara belirtsin, rica ediyorum. Ya daha önceki büyük kumandan ya da bunun bir üstü olarak büyük kumandan vekili bu olup sonra devretmiş de olabilir ki Favonius şövalyelerinden hani haz etme işi, ne bileyim, var bir şey var orada ama ben çözemedim hikayede. Dediğim gibi çözen varsa lütfen yorumlara belirtir misiniz?
I already told you not to call me sir. Never mind. We don't know.
Wow. This is really.
I have a rough idea of where the Holy Lyre de Himmel is.
Nice recovery. She's really talented at changing the subject.
The conflict between Mondstadt and Snezhnaya stems from the conflict between the 7 nations and their respective gods. The cryo gods Fatui seem to be after the Animo god's power. Right. If the Knights of Favonius publicly prevented an attempt on Duvalin's head, the only other way to affect the Animo god's power is to take the Holy Lyre.
The number of Fatui that have come to Mondstadt is far from limited. I've already managed to coerce.
Diluc has determined that the Holy Lyre is not being held in the Goth Grand Hotel. I imagine they don't want to leave something stolen in a place where it could be so easily found.
Paimon gets it. If too much of a scene gets made, then it becomes a big diplomatic.
Such is the diplomacy between the 7 nations. Outlander, ready to go?
Hazırız bebeğim. Usta Dilan benim.
Jean just said
Usta
the
değilim.
Fatui are trying to take Duvalin's power for the cryo. I fear this might fall short of their true intentions. I think they intend to use Barbados' connection to the wind to draw him out. Just like Lisa traced the source of the storm to the temples.
The god of Animo? Hasn't been seen for more than 1,000 years. What makes you think that's their intention?
Evet, burada kısa bir mola verelim arkadaşlar. Evet arkadaşlar, devam.
No! The entire floor's defenses have been broken. How did you guys know the liar's here? The place it's being kept is locked up tight. If you're after the key, I don't know which one of the guards has it, but I'm sure you can find the...
This guy looks like he's about to wet himself.
You just worry. One of the 11 is already in Mondstadt. Senora, when she gets her hands on you, she's gonna string you up and torture you. When that time...
Senora Monstand'daymış.
Did he say Senora? What a strange name.
Number 8 of the 11 goes by the name Senora. The fact that the Fatui can run amok across the 7 nations like they do is entirely because of the 11. We need to act quickly before she gets wind of what's going on.
Who are you? Never heard of that. What are you lot doing here? That lie's way too obvious. You really haven't. And just how do you plan? Think you can look down your nose at me, huh? The will of Snezhnaya is as solid as the permafrost.
Here to play with me? Let me amuse myself a little. The more, the merrier. Boba, get them! He says the key isn't here. Shall we try another room? haven't tried. Surely the key must be in there.
Who are you? I am a proud citizen of Snezhnaya. I will not falter.
Odds revealed by...
You rats scurry out from? Signora's not going to tolerate this kind of interference in our affairs. So I'll be the one to take care of you. Save her the trouble of having to deal with you herself. Can't run from death.
Finally, the liar is back. Where did that guy go, though? He was here a second ago.
Signora is going to end you. The songs bards sing of your demise will be so terrifying. The people of Monstand will
Big talk for a guy who still ran off in the end. Chicken.
Welcome back. This is the Holy Lyre. You managed to retrieve it. The pattern of flowing wind carved on the rosewood, and the strings still feel cool.
What do you think, Venti? Can you summon Dvalin?
Although this lyre is the real thing, I doubt that it's going to work. As you can see, the lyre has been through 1,000 years of history. Its animal in this condition, you couldn't play music fit for even D-Luke's tavern with.
Bards fight to get on the stage of my tavern. Don't make assumptions.
Is that really important right now, Master D-Luke? And you! Did you just borrow the Holy Lyre to play music for drunkards to eat? What do you mean?
Anyway, we won't be able to call Dvalin with it. The lyre itself is fine, but the strings... You're up, Outlander. Relax, it's not broken. It's just that the intensity of its animo power has greatly... Do you still have Dvalin's teardrop crystal with you? Great! Try to use it on the Holy Lyre. It worked as expected.
This youthful glow.
Praising yourself? Really?
I was talking about the Holy Lyre.
Thanks to our traveler friend having purified the crystal, the Holy Lyre won't continue to lose power. That said, its power is far from replenished. It'd be great if we could get more tears. I can surmise that Dvalin will suffering alone in some deserted...
Poor baby.
Poor baby.
This is not something that an honorary knight can accomplish alone. I will mobilize the rest. When you get the teardrop crystal, please let our honorary knight perform the
Heroes supporting each other and setting out on a journey together. How exciting! Let me come up with a song for you.
Is that all you're going to do? Just sing?
Wouldn't be much of a bard if I didn't, now would I?
You're so cheeky. You deserve an ugly nickname. Oh, Paimon knows. From now on, you'll be known as Tone Deaf Bard.
This search reminds me of a feud I once had. 6 months ago, a thief stole treasure from the East Temple of the Four Winds.
Whoa, what was it? A cup used by Barbados?
No. Although if such a thing existed, it would be very valuable. Among all the relics they managed to dig up, one particular object was very rare. It was a vial which contained the Animo god's breath.
Relics come in every shape and form, huh?
Anyone with an eye for fine art would like to add this relic to their collection. Once word got out, the Fatui started trying to seek it out as well. They've made tons of counterfeits that can be found everywhere. In response, I just bought every one I could find, irrespective of its authenticity. We're still at it now. I've bought more than 2,000 fakes to date, and the Fatui are yet to find the real one.
Whoa, you guys are insane. So it means the real one must be out there somewhere on the black market, right? Paimon will give you a discount on them if she finds any, because Paimon's just great like that.
Sure, you can try to find the real one.
Paimon didn't think we'd find the volunteers in a place like this.
As knights, we are taught to hone our investigative skills.
Wow, very impressive.
In my experience, the secret to finding what you are looking for is to never look for it in the... Don't think too much about...
Şunu 2 dakika yapalım ya.
What?
Puzzle
Don't worry
eksik
about
olacak.
it too much. The more flustered you become, the less likely you are to find it. Pay attention to what you see in your peripheral vision, and you might just stumble upon what you're looking for.
I don't know. It doesn't sound like that would work.
No, seriously, it does though. In fact, it's how I used to find my tortoise whenever he went missing.
Wait, you had a pet tortoise?
Yes, why? Something wrong, Paimon?
No, it's, well, just surprising is all.
Why?
Paimon can't imagine Jean having a pet tortoise. Surely you find it hard to imagine too, Master Diluc.
No, I don't. I had one too when I was a kid. What's so strange about it?
What? You too?
Ha, aşağıdaymış be. Ha, şeye gireceğiz. Ne veriyoruz bu bize? Girelim, buna da girelim.
decree.
Pardon. Allah. Şimdi şu lazım bize ya.
Out of the frying pan, into the fight. Boba, get them.
Ah, şükür. İyi, elektrik de biraz işe yaradı.
We're done.
It's too early to relax. We're still not done with Storm Terror. Besides, the Fatui.
Hey, Luke. I heard that the
What an honor. Nobody was ever proclaimed persona grata by the Fatui anyway.
The Fatui? The diplomatic delegation from Snezhnaya? What have they got against Master Diluc?
The Fatui are a problem not only for the Knights, they also present a real threat to the whole of Monstand. And when it comes to threats against Monstand, Diluc is...
That's enough, Jean. You Knights are subject to too many restrictions. You can't directly confront this so-called diplomatic scum. Personally, I despise them. If I were to choose between eating a cryo slime alive or joining the Fatui, I'd prefer to be crushed to death by a meteorite.
Jeez, your wording is so very dramatic. Destiny has brought me hither.
Yeni rotamız neresi? Yani zahmet olmazsa. Yakalayamadım be.
Let's put our crystals together. Oh, the color of these crystals looks Dvalin. Let's start purifying these crystals first.
It is hard to believe such a thing is possible.
Interesting. It's like filtering wine. The process is...
I think we should have enough tears now. So next we... use the crystals on the Holy Lyre like last time.
It worked!
It seems completely different from before.
The Lyre's animal power seems fully restored. We should be... It's all thanks to you.
Now, where should we summon? It must be away from the city. Perhaps here at the winery?
If the winery was destroyed, it's not something I couldn't eventually fix. But...
The wind that blows at sea or in high places should be a... It's never going to work if the air is too dry or suffocating.
Paimon understands sea or high places, right? Then the best location to play the lyre would be...
Even Amber would never think of doing such a thing.
If you go east from Starfell Lake, there are mountains south of the beach.
Oh, you mean that beach you were snoring away on?
If you head to where the cliff juts out, that place is known as Star Snatch. What do you think, Bard? Meets the requirements, no?
Let me think. Stars. All right, let's do it then.
Very well. Then let's meet at Star Snatch Cliff when we're ready. Please don't be late.
Tabii tabii.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry. I didn't mean to...
Adicin ya, tamam. Sen emir vermezsin, tamam. Uy. Buradan çıkmayız. Şuradan gideriz. Gerçi burası da... Abo. Ya şuraya niye ışınlanma portalı koymazsınız ki kardeşim ya? Aa. İlk defa bu çıktı ha. Yok, ikinci defa galiba. Anlamadım. Neyse. Karlı bölümde ne aradım bunları ya, değil mi? Hadi bakalım.
Everyone is finally here.
Lovely for a fated reunion, isn't it? Well, we must be prepared for a fight.
Regardless of the outcome, things finally seem... Monstand has really been going through so much recently.
In the end, the solution to our problem was as simple as a traveler in a song. I suppose the Knights of Favonius may have played a part in it too.
Pardon arkadaşlar, bir saniye. Pardon arkadaşlar.
We get it, Master D-Luke. Everyone, the best wandering bard of the mortal world.
Tamam, başla bence.
Then why do I see sadness in your eyes? Sadness that speaks of your yearning for this song.
They are communicating. Huh?
No! Don't depart! Do not be fooled by him, dear dragon. He lets you to rot alone. Now he attempts to deceive you once more. Let your wrath fester. Monstand has already turned its back on you.
You were planning this all along to have me slain by them?
No, listen to me!
The time has come for the dragon to serve its true master. While you beware your pathetic selves, watch the world
Ejder Barbatos diye duydunuz. Yani
Venti, please be careful.
gerçekten de rüzgar tanrısı Venti'ymiş.
You've known my true identity for some time now. Though, I thank you for continuing to use the name Venti.
How's the Holy Lyre? Can it still be played, or does it need to be repaired?
Unfortunately, I think it's beyond repair.
No. We should make that Abyss Mage pay first. If we don't fight the evil at its source, then we can't save Dvalin at all.
In which case, I shall call upon
Pardon
Outrider Amber
arkadaşlar.
to track it.
Arkadaşlar bir ses geldi de ona baktım.
No need.
Why is that?
I eradicated one not long ago, in one of the Four Winds temples.
What? When?
If you want to track those monsters down, then I'll seek answers from my contacts. I've got other...
Though he dislikes the Knights of Favonius, he protects my...
Oh? Why does our little Paimon sound so doting all of a sudden?
Wait for my word. I'll be sure to let the Abyss Order know that their blatant disregard for will not go unpunished.
Tamam Dilak abi. Biz de sendeniz ha. Ayık ola. Ve bizim kardeşimiz. İlk kez burada çıkıyor karşımıza.
Your Highness, your humble servant returns. When your homeland returns to this world, we shall revel in its glory.
Yani ne oluyor, nasıl oluyor bilmiyoruz. Daha hala öğrenemedik. Evet. Hemen şuradan tıkladık, tıkladık. Şuradan takım yıldızını açtık. Şuradan şunları topladık. Ve son olarak şuradan da şu ikisini aldık. Bitti. Tamam.
Take a rest while I go back.
Şaraphaneye gidiyoruz.
As long as you stick to your own path, it doesn't matter what Mother Nature throws at you.
Hemen şunu yapalım.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Yok. Tamam. Şeye devam. Patron, ben geldim.
The Abyss Order. Enemies of the human race. Even the underground networks rarely come across. With that said, it was a bit of a hassle, but I managed to dig up a...
Really? That quickly? You really are well connected, Master G.
Come to think of it, Mr. Big Animo God Barbados. Why exactly do you need the help?
How do I put it? The Seven, as people now know them, were once known as the Seven Archons. Each Archon presides over their own part of Tevat. That is the role. Only in performing this duty can we attain power. But I don't like the idea of ruling Mondstadt, and I don't feel Mondstadt would really like it either.
Go forth and establish a city of freedom without rule. We have not forgotten Barbados' wish for Mondstadt.
Jean, you're such a devotee. Maybe someone got a little too free and is just too lazy to care.
However it may have come to be, without a doubt, I am now the weakest Archon among the Seven. Aw, you flatter.
Oh, such a humble god. Is it a blessing or... But we digress. Let's get back to the topic at hand. We have tracked the Abyss Mage to the vicinity of the winery.
I cannot stress enough how important it is to not let it escape.
Yakalayalım abi. Yakalayalım abi. Onu da yakalayalım. Buradaymış zaten.
By royal decree, out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Yakaladık mı? Yakaladık.
What's this? After the Abyss Mage was defeated, a certain energy... It seems that energy was being used to cut off the connection between me and Deval... Do you know if Storm Terror's Of course. I believe the people of After Dvalin woke up, he took the ancient ruins as his lair. As it was with the storms that previously cut Mondstadt off from the outside world, the entrance to the... But now, as the energy dispersed from the Abyss Mage, I was able... I must admit, it sounds even more horrendous than a chorus of... It should be enough to let us break through the storm barrier and reach Storm Terror's lair.
Which means we're going to confront Dvalin? I'm fine with that. Jean is the one who wishes to avoid any direct confrontation.
No. When there are no other options left, it is my responsibility. If slaying him is our only choice, I will gladly become the knight that leads the...
Fortunately, we have yet to need to go that far.
By that, you mean...
I mean that the Holy Liar is not our trump card. Our real trump card?
The Traveler?
Correct. But you have a much more precious forte. The impurities and the tears, and the curse that binds Dvalin belong, which means...
You tone-deaf bard! Don't you see how crazy this is? You've seen what Dvalin is like when he's ticked off. She'll be swallowed whole before she even gets to lift a finger.
Hey, nice plan. Worth a shot.
I am with you, honorary...
Oh, so we just need to fight monsters from the abyss and a dragon! Nope.
Humans aren't without their strengths. Let's go.
And so, the actions of brave heroes finally leads to this 11th hour.
Hadi bakalım. Haydi bakalım. Gidelim buradan devam edelim. Direkt şunları toplayalım da. Lazım oluyor.
I suppose this will do.
dangerous.
Leave it to me. Although this wooden lyre is all I have. I don't need the lyre to break through this kind of storm very...
Enemy attack! Prepare yourselves!
The stage will need to be cleared before I can begin my performance. Generally speaking, such chores are not the concerns of the performer himself.
Wait, what's going on? There shouldn't be any hilly troll camps in the vicinity of Storm Terror's lair.
The hilly trolls usually do not venture into areas with hot... It puts a heavy burden on their bodies.
The Abyss Order must be manipulating them behind the scenes, yet they shouldn't have been able to determine that we would come. They're presumably spreading their forces to halt our plans.
Without further ado, I suppose I can play faster if my only audience is the wind.
Ahşap bir çalıyor burada başkadır. Vay.
It actually opened. You're not entirely useless, Tone Deaf Bar.
This is it. We are now entering Storm Terror. Watch yourselves. Let's move.
Şimdi arkadaşlar burada toplanacak bir sürü şey var. Ama biz direkt görevi bitirmeye odaklı hareket edeceğiz. Görevi bitirdikten sonra burayı bir kolaçan ederiz. Tabii önümüze çıkanları da alalım canım. O kadar da değil. Ama ya.
We'll need more where that came from.
Looks like this is the front gate to Storm Terror's lair. The gate is enormous compared to us. But still, Paimon wonders how Dvalin gets in there with a body that huge.
He doesn't walk in. He flies in.
Oh. You do have a point. It's stuck.
It's stuck.
Hey, check out that roof. Is there a giant...
I suppose we could...
Let's make a detour then.
Let's make a detour then. Heading up.
Do you think there will be abyss mages hiding in the ruins? Either way, if we do run into one, we will let the victorious Master Diluc do the...
Do not underestimate them just because I have beaten one of them before. I'm not boasting. I'm simply saying there is more to the Abyss Order than a few mages.
Correct. That's why I tagged along after all. Well, that and also for your safety. Why am I so diligent? Too diligent for a poet, in fact.
So says the person that made zero effort to search for the dragon tears and drank in the tavern all day. Paimon doesn't get it. What part of you is remotely diligent?
I suppose this will do.
Almam lazım. yapmıştık. Hemen şöyle aldık. Güzel. Tamam. Güzel.
Destiny has brought me hither.
Hemen şuradan şunları alayım. Devam edelim.
Cry out my illustrious name.
Oh, we can't advance any further. The ruins seem...
Is this the work of Dvalin?
No. These ruins were once part of an ancient city. Dvalin just these ruins even predate the existence of the Four Winds. Mondstadt is a city without a ruler. However, before it was ruled over by a tyrant. Anyway, I'll sing you that story when we have a chance in the future.
The markings on this seal. If my archaeological knowledge is not mistaken, this appears to be a light at... If we retrieve and reintegrate all the parts, we should be able to get it working.
We should be close to completing the ceremony for this actuator. Let's put the last part back and see.
Tabii ben koyarım. Onu da ben yaparım. Tabii. Siz hiç zahmet etmeyin. Yaparız abi biz yaparız. Siz el etmeyin aman ha.
Destiny has
Aman.
brought me hither.
Looks like we're right. There are 3 more halos circling the tower.
Which means there are 3 more corresponding light actuators to I can see one from here. The rest must be scattered within the ruins around here. Let's...
Why did Dvalin pick a place filled with puzzles and seals as his lair? Doesn't he get annoyed?
He doesn't walk in. He flies.
You do. of the 3 halos above has now become solid ground. Let's start looking for the next puzzle.
Sizle uğraşamam bacı şimdi. Siz biraz bekleyin.
It seems 2 of the halos have become solid ground. 1 more and the seal to the top of the tower will be broken. By royal
Retribution! With the wind!
sona doğru adım adım yaklaştık.
It's done! Paimon thinks we should venture onward from here.
I'm thinking about turning these adventures into songs after we're done. Hopefully, this song will be sung for years to come by the people of
Nice.
Monstand, just like the legend of Vanessa.
I have loved that song since I was small. How are you feeling today, Honorary Knight? I am completely prepared and fully confident that we can do this.
Even Master Diluc accompanied us to the very end, despite only being an accidentally involved bystander.
You shared your secret with me, and I only returned your trust to the same extent.
As for Master Jean, what about the tone-deaf bar?
It's freedom.
Freedom?
It's freedom.
When you first arrived at Mondstadt, did no one tell you that Mondstadt is the city of freedom? She really is a child of freedom. Mondstadt is a romantic city without the reign of a king, and its citizens enjoy the most freedom amongst the 7 nations. I hope the dragon that once protected Mondstadt will soon be free too. No one should have deceived him by telling him that Mondstadt betrayed him. And no one should have told him that it was his eternal duty to protect the city. He has the right and freedom to choose his own way of life.
Venti?
Well then, traveler, may the thousands of years of wind that have blown through Mondstadt go with you. Just like the last time, I shall channel animal energy for you.
Oh, no wonder you said his voice sounds
Haydi bakalım.
Look, there are 2 shiny spots on Dvalin's back. They appear to be poisonous blood clots that have coagulated on his wounds. The Abyss Order must have cursed the wounds. That's what's corrupting Dvalin's mind. To save Dvalin, we're going to have to get rid of those blood clots. Aim for those blood clots. Dvalin is getting away, but I'm familiar with his tactics. Just hold on a bit longer.
Hadi ya. Bu da çok uzun sürüyor ya.
I'll extract and condense the pure animo from the shots being fired. Shattering them will create acceleration currents. I can't control where they will appear, so keep your eyes peeled.
Yok artık ya. Bir tane daha var. Bir daha mı ya? Yok artık tamam mı? Uyuyor
Sorry,
musun?
this is hurting you.
Evet, az kaldı az. Şunu da bitirelim. Geliyor. Gel aslan parçası
Now
gel.
we can fight Dvalin on equal grounds. The grandest bard is here to help. But first, let me be clear. Even after hundreds of years without use, Dvalin's teeth and claws are still very dangerous. Now is our chance. Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck.
Booba, get them!
Let's play. Yahoo! This is Dvalin's ace in the hole. Celestinum Finale Termini.
This dragon has strange taste when it comes to naming things.
I named it for him just now.
Seriously?
Well, anyway, let's ride the wind currents and stay away from the breaking platforms. The energy flooding out from the fissures will be hot. Be sure to watch your steps.
Out of the frying pan.
Now is our chance. Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck.
Bu çok iyi.
This place is gonna collapse!
It's been a while since we flew like this together. How, Dvalin?
Just now. Why? Why did you not ask me to protect you like the last time?
Me not wanting you to listen to the Abyss Order doesn't mean that you have to listen to me. Freedom, if demanded of you by an Archon, is really no freedom at all.
Is this the power of the Animo Archon? But I am no longer part of the Four Winds.
Even if that's so, you still protected us regardless. Now spread your wings of freedom and go with my blessing.
And so, the Storm Terror threat was quelled. I clarified the misunderstanding to the citizens of Monstand and let them know that they are safe. To them, it seems Storm Terror attacked Mondstadt out of nowhere and then vanished just as quickly. They must be finding the whole ordeal very confusing.
However, winds change their course. Someday, they will blow towards a brighter future.
Like attık. Ya hemen bir gün sonra geçiyor. Bırak bir tadını çıkaralım ya. Yok abi yok.
You guys are back! The honorary knight returns triumph! Yep, we're back from tussling with the Valen.
You just returned yesterday, right? Jean got back first, and she told us all about your heroic deeds.
I wonder if I'll ever get an opportunity like that.
You're right, actually. Peace is hard won, and we shouldn't take it for granted. And this time, you're the one we should all be grateful to.
You're welcome. But have you been waiting for us here this whole time?
Of course not. Just because I'm not out on the front line doesn't mean I don't have work to do. In fact, I'm dealing
Aftermath? Here? What happened?
While Master Jean was away, the monsters lurking nearby made a coordinated attack on the city. Fortunately, we weren't completely taken by surprise. I detected the Hilly Churls were moving closer to the city a while.
Oh yeah! Paimon remembers. When we first met, you were clearing out one of their camps.
Exactly. And if we hadn't started making preparations back then, Mondstadt would be in much greater danger by now. Me too. But I have a strange feeling that we're not out of... Hilly Churls aren't usually capable of coordinating like this. Our best guess is that the Abyss Order is behind it.
They've taken over the Hilly Churls? Good thing we...
That's right. And since I'm the Outrider, it's up to me to keep... I'm sorry. You should be celebrating your victory. Not I promised to take you out for some sticky honey roast, didn't I? Before everyone got... There's no time like the present, right? You guys hung...
You bet! You may have forgotten till just now, but it's been on Paimon's mind this whole time.
Awesome, let's go! It's been way too long since I last ate a sticky honey roast. Wait for me, a good hunter. I'll be right there. I just have to clean up... Ta-da!
İşte bu.
Ta-da! Barb! Ta-da!
Hemen şu Barbara'yı bir kasalım.
La da da da da da da da da.
Ah. Neyse. Silah. Bu. Yani 5 yıldızı değecek bir silah. 3 yıldız olmasına rağmen. Hemen bunu da kasıyoruz. Şu an çok üzüldüm. Hemen bir yer düşelim. Sen gidersin be. Harikasın be. Bas lan. Ho. Set bakar. Savunma onları iyiydi. Neyse. Hadi sen ne olursun diyelim. Şu an sen akarsın. Güzel. 8'e getirelim. Güzel. Bilmem ki. Güzel. Sen de bakarsın lan. Fena değil. Kritik olmaz. Güzel. Tamam. İyi. Fena değil.
Guess we can rest a bit.
Haydi lan. En güzel bir şey. Geldi. Sıkıntı yok.
We can do this.
Evet, bir süre bu takımda gidilir. He. Şunu yapmamışız. Sorry.
Thanks for help. This work ethic of you. I know this.
Döneceğim sana. Bir dakika.
Here, crisis. Adventure roll up, youngsters. But this storm.
Ha, niye böyle hızlı geçtik? Neyse.
Long live the many trade routes. I.
So every clap for that. As long as.
Greetings. May I take your order?
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite the intimate friendship. Ah, so you do feel something for me. And people say to bask in the presence of Mondstadt's new big hero is quite the morale boost.
Sweet-talking, sugar-coated Captain Kaya.
Nonsense. I speak from the heart. Me? Nothing. On the contrary, I'm trying to work out what others are plotting. That's why I'm here. Somewhere quiet, where I can collect my thoughts.
So what you thinking about then?
The Abyss Order. A dragon wreaks havoc in Mondstadt, and the acting Grand Master leaves the city to combat the threat. If you were the Abyss Order, would you squander this golden opportunity by sending in nothing more than a few hilly churls? To get to the bottom of it, I decided to wait. So I waited. Then came the day you made all hell break loose in Storm Terror's lair. Just as the hilly churls' cries sounded that same day, I saw shadowy figures.
Inside the city?
Well, all the other knights were outside, fighting the enemy. As you can imagine, except for me, of course. And so I approached the Abyss Order infiltrate through various means. I managed to gather some... The situation is this. The Abyss Order.
The Abyss Order has a leader?
Yes. And it was this very leader who devised the plot to turn Dvalin.
What exactly did you have to do to find...
Let's just say there's more. The Abyss Order has a name for this leader. They call her the Princess. Now, I'm sorry to cut this intelligence briefing short, but I do believe I spy Amber heading this way. I think she's still angry with me for my absence from the defense effort during the attack. I'd better slip away.
1 minute I see Kaya, the next he's slipped away. Clear sign of a guilty conscience. I agree. He sets a terrible example for someone who's cavalry cap. But let's forget about him. I worked super hard today, and my tummy's rumbling. Let's order. Hi, Sarah. 1 stick... It's been getting quite busy recently. So, now the Storm Terror threat is behind us. What are your
Paimon thinks it's time to leave Mondstadt and keep looking through the 7 nations until we find
Huh, really? Oh, well, hey, don't feel down. You'll always be a friend of the Knights of Avonius, and our honorary knight. Wherever that's the spirit, remember. All right, now let's eat before it...
that was good.
Of course. Well, I don't trust myself in the kitchen. You can always trust me with the menu. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Jean's waiting for you at the cathedral. It's something to do with the Holy Lyre de Himmel. You'd better...
This is Barbara, the deaconess of the church. She is here to retrieve the Holy Light.
May the Animal Archon protect you. I'm not really in a position to speak compared to our acting Grand Master, but I still want to thank you all on behalf of all of Mondstadt for your assistance. Fortunately, everything was resolved peacefully. I can't imagine how an all-out war between them...
Now the Fatui have no choice but to keep their mouths shut. They must be annoyed that things didn't turn out as planned for them. This time, they even lost their best excuse to pressure the Knights of Favonius. Diplomatically speaking, they gained nothing, and on the contrary, simply proved just how vexatious they...
Sounds like quite the story. So, we cannot ask you to keep defending the lyre forever. The Seneschal has been pressing me for a while.
We, did bring it with us.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to collect rent. The church is always the Holy Lyre! Lord Barbados! Even if I atone for these sins for the rest of my life, it would still not be enough!
Oh, give it here.
To fix it, but you'll never touch the lyre again.
We really should get going. That trick I used to repair the Holy Lyre. I mean, the magic I used isn't going to hold forever, you know.
What? You tone deaf bard! Hey, don't go!
last, Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh. Scurrying through the streets looking for leftovers? Mondstadt calls this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Don't you dare speak back to me, insolent bard. Absentee Archon of Mondstadt. How impotent you've become.
That smirk you wear looks out of place. Did you steal it from your master's face?
Should have held your tongue. So, this is a gnosis,
Wouldn't be
caught dead wearing this ugly thing in public.
Beauty is a waste when the beholder has no taste.
Venti!
Well, we have what we came here for. Come, before our dear Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
Honorary Knight, you're awake. I wouldn't say I found you lying unconscious outside the cathedral and used my elemental powers to heal. That bard awakened first, but strangely, my healing powers had almost no effect on him. This is the first time I've encountered such a patient. He just said, it's completely normal. He left? Already? Where'd he go? The symbol of Mondstadt's hero. That's what I wanted to stop him, but Jean, I mean, Master Jean, said to let him leave. How strange.
Paimon remembers Venti healing under that tree before. It's probably due to the connection between Windrise and the animal Archon.
Evet. Ve geldik.
I don't need an umbrella, but you can use one if you need.
The wind amongst the branches is good. I said the exact same thing last time. So you noticed. This isn't something I'm meant to discuss with ordinary people. As you know, visions are external magical foci that only a small minority of people possess. In truth, every wielder of a vision is one who can attain godhood and ascend to Celestia. We call such people Allogenes.
Allogenes? Paimon's never...
That's because this is a secret that only Archons are privy to. Instead, each Archon has an internal magical focus that resonates directly with Celestia itself. Known? It's just a glowing glass ball I carry around to avoid suspicion.
So who was that nasty woman who sent Paimon flying and stole...
Her name is Signora. She and the rest of the Harbingers have been given godlike executive authority by the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya, and with it, strength surpassing that of
The Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya?
Indeed. She is one of the seven. The Tsaritsa who reigns from the Zepolyarny Palace, and the one person that the Fatui Harbingers all answer to.
Yani Çağrıçı Haydi habercilerin hesapları tek kişiymiş.
The seven don't always get along well, but still. I never thought that she would plot to steal another ark. How should I put that? 500 years ago, I knew her well. But I can't say the same is true. You see, a certain catastrophe happened 500 years ago. And after that, we can save discussion of the Cryo-Archon and the Fatui for another day. If you seek the rest of the seven, many difficulties lie. You should head for Mondstadt's neighboring nation of Liyue. The Geo-Archon who reigns there. He only descends once every year to give his divine predictions, which set the direction for Liyue for the rest of that year.
He Even so, it sounds like he works much harder than a
In any case, this year's Rite of Dissension is soon to begin. If you miss it, you'll just have to wait and— What?
Why didn't you tell us before?
One moment, Windborn Outlander. Yep, Traveler. As you set off on your journey once again, the birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui and the monsters, the destination is not everything. So before you reach the end, keep your eyes open. Great. So, that's that for the Animo Archon's admonishments. If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single club.
Duvarın hakkında her şeyi biliyoruz. İşlikleri hakkında öğrendik. Sinyal hakkında
That
diyelim.
Fatui lady didn't hang around, did she? She just grabbed your note.
She wanted to avoid any eyewitnesses from the Knights of Favonius. The slightest slip up here would have destroyed the Fatui's diplomatic relations.
So they're just gonna keep acting like Mondstadt's allies as if nothing happened?
If only the Seven Nations had banded together against the Abyss. The Fatui possess the strongest military among the Seven Nations, yet they've used it to steal the Holy Lyre, covet the power of gods, and use Dvalin as a bargaining chip.
Speaking of the Lyre, didn't Diluc say something like this before? He said that the Fatui could only run amok across the Seven Nations and threaten the Knights because of the Harbinger.
Yes. As I said earlier, the Cryo-Archon has given them authority and the Tsaritsa. I haven't seen her in 500 years. Whatever the answer is, I have a feeling it's only going to make your search for the Seven all the more difficult. If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single club. As I said before, vision wielders are known as allogenes and may ascend. A gnosis is a higher order nexus of elemental manipulation and is emblematic of an Archon stat. But as for which of the Seven took your sister, I'm sorry. Wait. As one of the Seven, I'm not clear of suspicion yet either, am I?
Hang on a hot second. Tone Deaf Bard is just one of our big...
We're a great team indeed.
Hey, Tone Deaf Bard! If being one of the four...
If you want to chat, now's the time.
Tamam, başka bir şey yok. Bu kadar. Bu kadar. Bu kadar. Evet. Bunu wow. Skuruz'a davet edebiliriz. Anam. Şu görevi yaparız şimdi.
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
Evet arkadaşlar. Şimdi videoyu sonlandırırım. Şunları yapacağım. Şurayı yaparım, video çekmem. Yani bunlar artık videoda gerek yok. Bunları tek başıma da yaparım. Bir sonraki videoda görüşmek dileğiyle. Hoşça kalın.